Hello and dear friends, thank you for joining me here on day 4. Welcome. We have looked at a few key aspects of this module on dissolving stress. On the first day, we looked at becoming an ace meditator in terms of our identity. On day 2, we looked at attentiveness, the different aspects of attentiveness, namely mindfulness, letting go and letting be, as well as flowing in the rhythms of grace. And on day 3, we explored mindfulness a bit more deeply in its essence of being open to this moment and finding that this moment does not truly exist. And today, I'd like to delve into another important area, unstucking yourself. Unstucking yourself, freeing yourself from a place of being stuck, that gnawing sense of being stuck and not knowing how to move ahead. Stuckness feels like being caught between a rock and a hard place, not being able to move forward or backward or even sideways. Feels like alternatives are blocked, the brain is heavy, the heart is flat, it's unwieldy. You feel stuck. So when you're in such a situation, what do? How do you unstuck yourself? Through meditation. In order to do this, we need to investigate. We need to find out more deeply what's going on when we feel stuck. Now, you've started to become attentive by being mindful, being open, but things may not always go smoothly. Life can continue to hit you hard. Trials arise, and despite your best efforts, you feel as if you're going 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. And what to do? First and foremost, recognize, acknowledge what is happening. Recognize that sense of being stuck or feeling stuck. You are making some headway into your personal growth. You have been learning to unstress yourself. But with every great quest, there are always obstacles. And obstacles make the journey exciting and worthwhile. The greatest obstacle is not outside us, but inside in our hearts and our minds. We easily fall prey to judging ourselves, guilting ourselves, shaming ourselves, condemning ourselves for not being good enough, not doing well enough, not practicing hard enough. And this creates a sense of inertia, of not being able to move. The inertia of our mental makeup, our old beliefs and past hurts, can stir up an energy of resistance and blockage. We feel drained of energy, unwilling or unable to move on. We feel stuck. So the remedy is first and foremost, honestly acknowledging that sense of being stuck. So that once you are honest with it, that you are acknowledging that it's there, you can begin to deconstruct it. This means that stuckness is not something inherent or real, but something that is constructed, something that is built up, something that is learned, something that is made and fashioned by your mind. So let's breathe into it and know that if something is constructed, it can be deconstructed. Breathe, step into the space of your awareness. Notice the thoughts and images, the self-talk that crop up to remind you that you are stuck. Rather than focusing on this concept of being stuck, just breathe and attend to the present moment or experiencing of the thoughts, the images, the stories, and the self-talk that is constructing that stuckness. Notice how you build up that identity of being a person who is stuck through your storytelling, your story making, the thoughts that you construct that you have then bought into and believed in as if it is ultimate reality. And that's where the delusion lies, where the problem lies. Notice how we can build up our identity of being a stuck person, a huge identity out of our thoughts and images and feelings and self-talk. But when you look at these thoughts, images, and feelings and self-talk, they are none other than mental events passing through the space of awareness. They are nothing other than awareness itself, just churning up, coalescing into all these activity that you have mistakenly assumed to be ultimately real. Let's say the heaviness of the brain or the heart persists. Can we just be open to that sensation? Be totally open to it without trying to make it go away or become something else. Just look out into open space for a moment. Look into the sky, open, vast sky, and see how your body, your mind, your heart are none other than a collection of sensations that are just a small part of this landscape, this space that's all around you. In fact, the space that's all around you is known and experienced by awareness, and there is no separation between awareness and space. There's no distance between them. So in other words, all of these block sensations of stuckness are none other than reverberations within that vast space of your awareness itself. Release into the vastness of space, all around you and permeating you. And see what happens as you continue in this process of releasing, of expanding, and of seeing the expanding of your awareness. And keep going, keep recognizing that stuckness is a construct that can be instantly recognized and deconstructed and thus released into this vast space of knowing awareness. So once again, let's have some guided meditation to activate this vastness of experiencing so that stuckness can be deconstructed. And as stuckness is deconstructed, you activate that awareness itself. So let's settle into this moment, sitting upright, relaxed, alert, hands on your lap, eyes closed, breathing in and out. As you breathe out, you feel the release of all tension in your body. The space of your body becomes open and wide, luminously clear. Space of your body, space of your heart, space of your mind, ultimately are none other than one seamless, infinite space. A space of experiencing, of awareing, of knowing, of witnessing. If you are experiencing a sense of stuckness right now, explore it, be curious about it, acknowledge it. Notice where it is manifesting in your experience. Is this stuckness in your abdomen? Is it in your heart or chest? Is it in your brain, in your shoulders? Just notice that and acknowledge that without judging. If you are not experiencing any sense of stuckness, you can recall a time in your life when you felt stuck. And as you recall that memory, notice where it was that felt stuck. Was it your shoulders, chest? Was it your abdomen? Or wherever else? Breathe in and out into that place of stuckness. Notice that it's none other than sensation or constellation of sensations. Notice the thoughts and feelings associated with this stuckness. See how you create stories out of that sensation. See how your story reinforces that sense of stuckness. And in one instant, moment, release that stuckness. See it in the midst of that infinite space. It's all around you, all within the infinite space of your experiencing, sky of your awareness. There's no boundary there. Catapult this sense of stuckness into that space as if it's speeding into space and being released into space and dissolving into that space. Penetrating into this sense of inertia is none other than the coalescence of your thoughts, feelings, sensations, bundled up, fashioned into a storyline. Allow the storyline to unravel. Let it all disperse like a bundle of straws falling to the ground when the rope that binds them is cut. Feel that sense of release and rejoice in that release. So breathe in and out again mindfully. Gradually conclude this practice. Open your eyes. Congratulations, well done. Day 4 is completed. I'll meet you here again tomorrow, day 5, for more in-depth look at letting be and how that helps you dissolve your stress. Namaskar. Be well and peaceful.